Rise to Power Movement, the building of the poor man's empire, 1 million. Our cash app is on the screen, $ RIZE 1M. Hit the cash app, $ RIZE 1M. Support the Rise to Power Movement, the building of the poor man's empire, 1 million. The Power Movement, the building of the poor man's empire, 1 million. I greet you, brothers and sisters, in the spirit of love, in the fruit of peace, in the unity of faith, believing in receiving. $1 million is the quote for the investing of the Little Man Rise to Power Movement, the building of the poor man's empire. 1 million. Now, it is election season. And I want to hip you folks to something. I don't want you to go to the polls and get behind the curtains and tell me, well, you got to make a gutsy decision. It's a little too late to be making a gutsy decision once you're behind those curtains. You need to know ahead of time, beforehand, who you're going to vote for. Number one, if a candidate comes out talking about, I'm conservative, that is an indication. That is a sign. That candidate is evil. I don't think it would be wise to vote for that candidate. Vote for the other guy. He is the lesser evil. Because you see, some of these conservatives, they conserve not to change the condition of the poor. So it wouldn't be wise for a candidate to come out boasting about he's conservative. That is a sign. That's an indication. They're not going to do anything for poor people. Now, you folks out there that like to Google and like to do research on your cell phone, your laptop, your iPhone, computer, I'm suggesting that you research these candidates and see if any of those candidates are former casino owners. If any of the candidates are former casino owners, that's a sign. That is an indication. That guy is evil. You can't trust a man that runs a casino. That is a sign. That's an indication. This guy's evil. I suggest that you vote for the other guy. He is the lesser of the two evils. You're voting for the lesser of the two evils, right? So now when a candidate comes out talking about he is not going to raise minimum wage, because if he raised minimum wage, inflation, it will go up. A candidate come out talking about he want to cut Social Security, grandma and grandpa's monthly benefits. This is an indication, this is a sign that candidate is evil. I suggest that you vote for the other guy. The other guy is the lesser of the two evils. They talking about they gonna cut veterans check and it won't be no more Social Security. They want to do away with EBT. This guy's evil. My advice to you is to vote for the other candidate. The other guy, he is the lesser of the two evils. Vote for the other guy. They tell me that one of these candidates said that Africa is a mud hole. It's a mud hole country. It's a BS country. It's an asshole country. I know he didn't say that, did he? Did he really say that? Did he say that? Well, you done lost my vote. They done lost. If he said, oh, they done lost my vote. Oh, they have completely lost my, I know he didn't say that. Oh, he have completely lost my vote. Now you got folks like Philip Scott, Jason Whitlock, Tariq Nasheed, Jesse Lee Peters, Larry Elders. Now we're going to give Jesse Lee Peters and Larry Elder a pass. Because they always come out pro-white hope. They always talk that way, that we are for a white Republican. We are for the white Republican. We're not for no white Democrat. We are always for a white Republican. So you give Jesse Lee Peters and Larry Elder a pass. But now when it comes to, and you give Jason Whitlock, get that clown a pass. He lost his job because he kept talking about the Democrats when he had his little sports program. He lost his job. He was Democrat. He was talking like he was pro-Democrat then, or that Negro was camouflaging. If he was camouflaging, Fox caught him and said, you know what? The camouflaging days is over with. They snatched his job from the Negro. Snatched it from that Negro. Thank you, Fox. Thank you, Fox. Thank you. Right? But now when it comes to Philip Scott, Tariq Nasheed, oh, they talk about what the white man has done to the black man. Oh, they talk all this old white on black crime and how there's so much injustice and reparation talks, right? But when you listen to these Negroes is using their platform to try to influence those who are narrow-minded, those who are naive, to go to the polls, get behind the curtains and vote for a man talking about he gonna cut your grandmother and father Social Security, right? No, you don't vote for a man talking about cutting your grandmother and grandfather's Social Security, talking about cutting EBT, talking about just doing away with Social Security. What are you going to get when you get up to that age? You know, many of you out there, you're not invested in no 401k plan. You know, you're not invested. You don't make enough money for that. You make enough money just to survive. And I don't have enough money for them to be putting off into no 401k plan. Then you got to hassle me when I want to get my money. You may do better putting it in a credit union or something. Right? So you don't vote for that candidate. So I'm trying to insinuate on who to vote for so you can make the right decision before you go to the polls and get behind the curtains, right? And you've been put every lever and press the button for the wrong candidate, right? Now, none of the candidates, it don't make no difference. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Donald Trump or Joe. It makes no difference. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, Haley, Donald Trump, or Joe. All three of the candidates are anti-reparation checks for the descendants of slaves. All three of them. Neither one of them say, well, you know, we're reparation checks for the descendants of slaves. No, they're not for that. But some Negro saying that, well, you know what, we need to sit down. No, Negro, we're not sitting down on this. Negro talking about we ought to weigh this out and sit. No, Negro, we're not sitting down upon it. You don't want those days to come back. You don't want history to repeat itself when your ancestors was in the cotton fields. Right? And you had one racist candidate versus another racist candidate for the White House. You had one racist versus another racist for the White House, right? To enact more laws against those who are in the cotton fields. But thanks be unto the Most High God. For Lincoln, right? That the Most High God moved on Lincoln's heart for Lincoln to do that. You can't just give the credibility to Lincoln. You got to thank the Most High God. Just like a king's heart, just like the rivers of water is in the hand of the Most High God. He said the king's heart is in his hand. I can turn it whithersoever I please. So Lincoln's heart was in the hand of the Most High God. And the Most High God turned Lincoln's heart toward the slaves, those who were picking cotton in the field, against those who were white supremacy. His heart, the Most High God did that. So we can't give the glory to Lincoln and Lincoln alone. You has to give the glory to the Most High God. And I want y'all to understand what I'm saying. Is that right? So we need to build an infrastructure, a sustainable economic system, right? I heard somebody say that a good man leaves an inheritance to his children. That's a lot. That is a lot. But now if we keep heeding to these folks talking about stay in school and get a good education, because your chances are much greater in landing a good paying job if you stay in school and get a good education. Subsequently, you become a possessor of good money. Now, that may be a reality to some folks, but it's not a reality to all. But now you out there boasting about, it worked fine for me, it's a reality to me. Now watch this. Support the Rise to Power movement, the building of the poor man's empire. We are accepting all contributions and donations from the least to the greatest. Can you do that? Can you do that? Can you support the Rise to Power movement, the building of the poor man's empire? Exactly what I thought. Exactly what I thought. You just smile. You ain't gonna do nothing. Right? You ain't gonna do nothing. So we got to build it, people. The rich folks are not going to chip in and help us to build it. So you poor folks out there, you can't be ashamed that you are poor. You got to become unified and organized with the Rise to Power movement, the building of the poor man's empire. And let's build this thing. Let's build it. Let's build it. That's right. Let's get it to come up. Let's make it happen. Now our Cash App is on the screen. $, RIZE1M. Hit the Cash App. $, RIZE1M. Support the Rise to Power movement, the building of the poor man's empire. Be merciful to us, and the Most High God will be merciful to you. If you bless us, the Most High God will bless you. Remember, it is more of a blessing to give than to receive. Let every man give as he proposeth in his heart to give, not grudgingly or of necessity, for the Most High God loves a cheerful giver. Hit the Cash App, $RIZE1M. Support the Rise to Power movement, the building of the poor man's empire. 1 million. Rise to power. Boom. The building of the poor man's empire. We walk by faith, calling those things what we not, if though they were, speaking to poverty, to be removed from this place, and calling for prosperity to come to this place. Believe and receive. $1 million is the quote for the investing of the little man rise to power movement, the building of the poor man's empire. We are accept all contributions and donations from the least to the greatest, starting from those who originated in the spotlights to those who are noble, honored, and dignified. $1 million is the quote for the investing of the little man rise to power movement, the building of the poor man's empire. 1 million. This is